So find the RT across nodes A and B. Okay, RT across nodes A and B. So to find this Thevenin resistance, what we do is, okay, let's redraw the circuit. So when I redraw the circuit, okay, so it's A and B. Okay, so let me draw the rest of the circuit first. So this 1, 3, 2, 4, and now over here I'm going to have a short circuit. Okay, and what I need to do is I imagine that there is a power supply here. Now, when there is a power supply here, the current is going to flow out. Okay, and when it flows out, what will happen? It will, at this point, it will have to split. Correct, you have to split between 1 and 2. Now, when it split, okay, there is a short circuit part here. Okay. Now, when you take the short circuit part, we do not know how it will flow here. But in order for the current to flow through the circuit, it has to go back in through the negative terminal. Correct? That means it has to come back in through this way. And the only way it can come back in through this way is whatever current that is now in this short circuit branch has to now split up and come through this two-part way again, through 3 and 4. Okay, so you can think of it that the current will initially split into 1 and 2. Okay, and then after that, it has to come back and split into 3 and 4 to come back in again. Okay, because that is the only way you can form a closed circuit. And it leaves the positive, it has to come back in through the negative. Okay, so because of that, you can say that this is the first split. That means 1 parallel with 2 is the first split. Okay, and then when it wants to come back in through the negative, it has to split through 3 and 4. Okay, so the total resistance would be 1 parallel with 2, add with 3 parallel with 4, which will give me 2.38 ohm. Okay, so again, I think the easiest way is always for RTH, imagine how current will flow from the terminals. Okay, and whenever it's split, then you take that branch as parallel and then you look at what happens after that and what after that and so on. Okay, and then from there you can sort of figure out which parts are series or parallel and so on. Okay, so that is yeah, so congratulations, we have successfully completed our first tutorial